Hello YouTube, it's Sarah. Today I wanted to talk about the reading goals I am making for myself for 2024. It feels so weird saying that. I have pondered even making this video because I feel like I make goals every year and then I forget about them. But I am hoping with the changes I have planned for my reading tracker itself that I will have no choice but to have these goals and their progress glaring me in the face. So let's talk about those goals that I'm hoping to reach next year. The first goal is to read all of my gifted books. I have been gifted a few books every year, and several of them remain unread. And the all has a caveat, it's not all, because the books that I get for Christmas in 2024, obviously I'm not going to be able to read them all in 2024. There are only like 6 days after Christmas in the month of December, so I will not be including those in the all statement. It's basically all the books I'm gifted and have been gifted, minus the books I get next year for Christmas. But by the end of the year, I want to have all of my, I can't even say all of my currently gifted books that I have received because we haven't had Christmas yet. There's going to be more coming. But all of my books that I have been gifted through the end of this year and then up to Christmas next year, like all of the past gift books that are unread on my TBR are the ones that I would like to make a priority because I asked for them for a reason. I wanted to read them, and people were nice enough to gift me these books, and they remain on my digital shelves or my physical shelves unread. The second goal I have for 2024 is to finish and or catch up, because some series are still ongoing, like King's Dark Tidings. But I would like to finish and or catch up on 10 series in 2024 because I have many series. I feel like all of us readers on BookTube, I feel like this is on everyone's goal list for 2024 is to finish more series. I don't think I've seen one video yet that didn't have something about finishing or reading more series. So that is definitely a priority. I own the first book in a lot of series, and I haven't read that, but that is kind of how it starts, is I get the first book, and then I might read it, but there's all these other sparkly first books of some other series, and it's, ooh, I want to go try that one now. And then I never come back to these series that I have decided I would like to continue in, and then I don't continue in them. So we're going to try and change that and finish and or catch up on at least 10 of the series that I have on my series tracker that I would like to continue with and or pick up. The picking up will be interesting because some of these series have a lot of books in them. It's more than just trilogies. So next year might be interesting. No, it definitely will be interesting next year, yeah, definitely. The third reading goal I have is to have a 0 audiobook TBR. I own very few audiobooks right now. I would like to read all of them, but so I feel I could actually get a 0 audiobook TBR by the end of 2024. Where I would have read all of the audiobooks I own. For my fourth goal, I would like to read 50 of my owned books. the books that are currently on my TBR and unread, and those books that I get for Christmas, but I would like to read at least 50 of them, because I have a lot. And then like to finish and or continue in some of these series or pick up other series, I keep turning to things like Scribd, which is now Everand, or my library, which is a good thing, yes, but at the same time, like, I have spent, or somebody else has spent money on these books, and they are just sitting on my shelves or on my digital shelves, unread. This needs to change. My fifth and final goal is to read all of my priority books. I will be doing another video, possibly to be posted next week. I haven't figured out the scheduling yet. Of all of the books I would like to make a priority in 2024. I have tried something like this in the past, making, I think I posted on my blog a while back of some books that I wanted to read, and if I didn't read them by the end of the year, they were going to self-destruct. I don't think I read even half of the books on that list when I did it. So this is another thing that really needs to change. I keep saying these books are going to be a priority. Like, I think Foundryside has been on this list of priority books for the last like 2 or 3 years, and I still haven't read it. I think I started it, but I only made it like a chapter in and then soft DNF'd it because life got in the way or whatever, and I had like other books that I was also reading at the same time, and it got put down so I could finish those other books, and then I picked up new books instead of returning to Foundryside. So you can probably guess what book at least one of the books that is going to be on my 2024 priority books. But yeah. So we're gonna try and we're gonna fix this. These are my main 2024 goals for reading. What are some goals that you're looking to complete next year? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next week with a new video. TTFN!